of soap is a long one, dating back to thousands of years, 1,800 years. Humans have built on the knowledge to create soaps and detergents. They called it fat boiled with ashes. That is the method of making soap back then. Ibas Papyrus, a medical document from about 1,500 BC, describes combining animal and vegetable oils in alkaline salts to form a soap-like material used for treating skin diseases and as well as washing. Soap got its name from Mount Sappho, and what gave it the name then was that rain washed down the top of the mountain, and it will mix the animal fat and the top cleaning easier. And commercial soap making started in 1,600 BC. Bar soap is simply soap that comes in solid bar shape, and soap are made to clean the body and remove dirt and excess oils and grease, which can contribute to unpleasant odors in the body or in surfaces or in place or in clothes that we wear. And for soap, one end is always lipophilic and the other end will be hydrophilic. That means when you lather a soap, the lipophilic part of the soap will pick up the oil and grease in the body, while the hydrophilic part of the soap will follow the water. The hydrophilic part that will let you rinse out, that lets water rinse out the soap along with the oil and grease and dirt in the body. And the main benefit of soap is to remove dirt and sweat from the body surfaces. Another benefit of soap is to prevent and remove bacteria from the body. Then we have characteristics of soap, like bar soap. The first one is hardness. The first characteristic of bar soap is supposed to be hard. That's why it is called bar soap. It's supposed to be hard in solid form. Also, a soap must be able to cleanse the body. And also a soap must lather. A soap must be able to form lather. That makes it a soap. And also it has to have skin shaving duty. A soap must not be one that will irritate the body or cause more harm to the body than it already was. Thank you.
Application of laundry bar soap, the nursing application. So we know, as we all know, that as nurses and as caregivers, our body always makes physical contact with the patient and all. So we need a cleansing agent that will help to reduce microorganisms. Like this laundry bar soap contains a cleansing agent that will reduce microorganisms and spread of microorganisms. And this soap can also be used to wash clothes. As we know that we are nurses, there are a lot of infections in the hospital that we all know as nosocomial infection. So this soap will help to cleanse the nosocomial infection. We use it to wash our scrub, our wears, our shoes, and everything. Thank you.
So here we have caustic soda. We have caustic soda. We have soda ash. These two are our soap base. We have kaolin. This kaolin, the major function of this kaolin is to add in our soap. We have sulfate for saponification process. We have glycerin. This glycerin is for to give it shiny appearance. We have fragrance, the perfume. We have to give us fresh scents on our clothes. To give fresh scents on our clothes. Then we have color. The color is to bring out the color of our clothes. So we have the pantanate. So our pantanate is in liquid form already, it has melt. And this means it is in solid form. We have to bring that and melt it first. But since it is already melted, we do not need to heat it again. So let's start with the procedure. The first thing is measuring our caustic soda. So after measuring our caustic, we need caustic soda and sulfate. The second goal is for soda ash and kaolin, while the third goal is for mixing. So the first goal that will be dissolving our caustic soda into. We have our measuring cup here. So the ratio of dilution of our soda ash, if you are taking 1 cup of this soda ash, we'll be diluting it in the ratio of 1:3. Our soda ash will be 1 cup of this, then the water will be 3 cups of this. So for our kaolin, at this way we are using this for our soda ash too. Our soda ash, the ratio dilution is in the ratio of 1 to 4. Our soda ash will be 1 cup of this, and then the water will be 4 cups of this, making it 1:4. after the dilution, we will have to leave it because we are dealing with chemicals. As you can see, we are putting on protective garments because it is a lab work. So in order not to protect hazard. So in order for it to cool down, because it's a very harsh chemical. So when we dilute, it will bring out heat. So we have to leave it for some minutes, let's say 5 minutes because of our time, in order for it to cool. So after it has cooled down, we will now take our PKO, our palm kernel oil, into our bowl for mixing. So we pour into the bowl for mixing. Then we will add our caustic soda and be stirring. We will add our soda ash too and stir. So after that, we add our coloring. Our coloring will have been put inside the PKO, inside our palm kernel oil, so that for it to mix effectively. So after that, we will now add our fragrance, our perfume. We have it there already. So we add our perfume, we add our glycerin, then we mix thoroughly. So the one important aspect in soap making is mixing. We must mix, and then we will now mix until we have something like trace. A trace means a soft, until we get something soft, like after everything has mixed together. So when we are now mixing, we will be careful. So because it is soap already and it contains kaolin, so that will make it to harden easily. So we must be very effective when mixing, so that as soon as we have the trace-like solution, the trace-like pap, we have our molding cup here. So we now pour our the trace-like pap that we've gotten. We pour it into our mold. Then we now leave for some minutes because we have to cut into desired sizes. After some time, let's say like 5 minutes, we bring out the soap that we pour into the mold. We come to the end of the production. Then other things I would like to talk about is the safety precautions, the safety measures we have to take when performing this procedure. As I've said earlier, that we are dealing with corrosive chemicals and substances, so we must put on our protective garment. So as you can see, we are putting on lab coat, being that it is related to lab work. That's why we put on lab coat. Then we have our nose cover on in order to prevent inhaling of the chemicals. Then our glove in order not to contaminate our hands, and so that the chemicals will not heat up our hands. So we also like to talk about our marketing strategy. Our marketing strategy. The first thing is, as we know that we are in community setting, and we are dealing with maternal and child. So one of our major postnatal mothers coming for antenatal and postnatal clinics. So they are one of our major target mothers. As the saying goes, that cleanliness is next to godliness. And as we all know that for us to prevent the spread of germs and infections, we must make sure that we wash our food thoroughly, and our place must not dwell in dirty environment. So our target audience, as I said, I've mentioned one of them. And another thing is, soap is globally used by everyone. So everyone makes use of soap, both young and the old, both male and the female. So our target audience is everybody inclusive. So that's our soap. Then question. And this brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you.